Hey guys, this is Thomas Navas, and today I'm gonna be bringing you my first ever anime review. Of course, this isn't my first anime ever, but I thought, well, I've been watching so much anime, I think I should just do a review on, I don't know, a particular one which I thought was interesting. And today, as you could tell by the picture shown, is gonna be Samurai Champloo. Now, Samurai Champloo's plot takes place in the past Japan era, which is known as the Edo era. It mixes in contemporary personalities in the character or the actions done by the characters, with just the traditional assumptions of people of the past Japan, which would be sophisticated samurai, wise men, or women, or bat crazy people. The three main characters are Fu, Mugen, and Jin. When Mugen and Jin kill people who belong to upper class to be executed by the upper heads. However, Fu rescues them after Mugen saved her from one of the men that was hurting her, and she was amazed by Jin's skill with the sword. She sees this as her opportunity to set out on her quest to find the samurai who smells of sunflowers. She realizes this because she now has two skillful samurai who can protect her on her quest, and on their way to this quest, they stumble upon areas which tell of their misadventures. Although this seems like a standard plot to a story, it loses its focus many times in other episodes, causing the main story to digress to other stories, which is where their misadventures come from. It is entertaining, but at times you question the characters' true motives as they frolickly carry on to their quest as if what they stumbled across never happened. The author tries to make up for it by adding some comedic scenes to grab the viewer's attention. For example,
alrighty, let's get down to business here.
Hey, look, there's a naked woman over there.
Huh?
the main characters, Fu, Mugen, and Jin, have, to be honest, very little or no character insight or development in them. The way the characters are does not change over the course of the show, nor till the end. For example, probably the most interesting character throughout the series, Mugen, who is a typical badass samurai who plays by his own rules. For example, he only gets a glimpse of character development, and it's basic at most, as he starts to care about others. For example,
Break this hand of yours to keep you from playing the shammy stick. Maybe I need to rip out that tongue of yours. Didn't to keep you from picking a fight again? Best.
Jin is a typical stereotyped samurai, well mannered, well educated, and of course, very skillful with a sword without putting effort into it. Although I thought Jin was pretty cool, I felt they could have done more with him. They just reveal one thing about his background and just stick to it. Fu was your typical, if you will, vulnerable princess, always getting kidnapped, getting into sticky situations, and being innocent. For example,
Relax. You'll be out at sea by tomorrow. We're gonna take real good care.
the only purpose she honestly had was that she played a major role in the conclusion of the story and to keep the group together. The animation was very impressive in terms of not the background or imagery itself, but probably the most important in action anime. Of course, talking about the action. The fighting in the anime was very entertaining. It made the viewer glued to the screen when a fight scene would occur, but that was the downside. There weren't that many intense fight scenes. Although when one very important fight scene would pop up, it gave its top-notch animation. For example, the same goes for the opening. It was a very intriguing one as it made me not want to skip it when I started a new episode. The music, along with the plot of the anime, as well as the imagery in the opening, all synchronized into one, which made it, in my opinion, a pitch perfect anime for its own purposes. Samurai Champloo was an anime I enjoyed, but to be honest, I felt as though it could have been 10 times better than it was. For example, the first 2 or 3 episodes I thought amazed me. I was to believe this anime was going to be extraordinary because I had loved the fact that they tied in something minuscule, like Mugen cutting the guy's arm off and him bringing a big mofo for revenge. I thought this sort of style of action was what the anime was going to be like, but then it's like the author changed and then a new one came into play, displaying the other episodes with a whole different type of style besides the last 3 episodes, which are epic. And honestly, the anime was pretty cool, and it reminded me a lot of Cowboy Bebop. Just kidding. I've never seen that anime. I just know that a lot of people say that. But in honesty, it did remind me of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I know they're like two totally different shows and just with different styles and everything, but it reminded me of Avatar: The Last Airbender because the journeys they had were a story within itself, which is the same as Avatar. They had a lot of journeys and there was a story in it, and it was an interesting one. I was disappointed in the ending though of Samurai Champloo. Go watch the anime now if you don't want to hear the ending, because I am about to kind of say it to explain some reasons I have. Yeah, go watch the anime right now if you have not yet. Still a chance. You could still do it. Alrighty then. I thought they were all going to stay with each other and have more adventures. It really saddened me seeing them split up, especially when I heard Jin say in the last episode.
You two are my first friends.
Overall, I just thought the anime could have been a much better anime than the final result if they stuck to the way the flow of the anime was in the first 2 or 3 episodes. And in finale, the overall rating I give it is 6.3 out of 10. After all I've explained, I think it's justified as to why I would give it this rating. If you disagree, leave in the comments why. And maybe we just have, well, of course, everyone has different opinions. So explain to me why, you would differ from this opinion. If you haven't watched the anime, go watch it. I'd recommend it. I wouldn't recommend buying it, however, because it is on Netflix, which is where I watched it. So just go watch it there, see if you like it, see if you have different opinions than I had. But anyways, guys, this has been Thomas Novice, and thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment anything you want in the comment section below. I really don't care what it is. Thank you.